Welcome to GVU, and today we're going to talk about sports.
Ow. Sports! There we go. Major American sport is, of course, badminton. Everybody knows it. No, it's
badminton.
it's football, American football.
American football,
Which is the wrong name for the game, but that's okay. They don't know better.
baseball, and basketball
Basketball.
would be, I think, the three largest sports in America, and then everything else kind of just falls short.
Right. And yeah, American football is, in the US, that's not a football, that's a soccer ball. And we don't have a football. A football is the thing that we're going to blend in here. That's a football. And that's the big one here.
Yeah, it's the largest sport here. Interesting fact is actually the largest sport up to the age of 16 in the U.S. is,
Football?
soccer.
Really?
It's the largest sport played in America to the age of 16. But after that, athletes start picking other sports.
Like basketball.
Basketball, baseball, football, I guess girls softball or maybe basketball. High school and college football are really important here.
Mm-hmm.
It's big money.
It is a lot of money.
It's big money.
If you look at what college teams make, it's crazy. Their programs are huge. If you look at the college stadiums, like the e-college has, there are like 100,000 people fit in those stadiums.
A good example is Notre Dame's football program.
That's a college here in the U.S. and a church in Paris.
But yeah, but Notre Dame's football program is worth over $100 million, and every
That's a lot of money. Wow.
every year they generate over $40 million in revenue, and then on top of that they give half of it back to their university for academics or whatever.
I mean, of course, in Germany the biggest one is soccer by far, but if I hear those numbers, I don't know how much money a first division German soccer team, as the Bundesliga makes or generates, but I don't think they're far away from that. I don't know, but that's a lot of money for a college team. I mean, college sports in Germany, as far as I know, basically doesn't exist. What you mostly have is like hobby teams, like hobby leagues and stuff.
People identify their college with their college teams.
Mm-hmm.
Kids really root for their schools. Right now it's bowl season, and so we've been watching different colleges play. And a team from Mississippi, Ole Miss, has won the Cotton Bowl, so I was pretty proud of them. But and people here, they identify.
There's a huge identification of the students with their college, and it's not just. It's mainly about sports, but it's generally really like if you finish a college here, university, you always mention where you graduated, because that is a big deal here. And in Germany, I think there's less identification with the university, and I think the university itself doesn't play that big of a role as it does here in the U.S.
Yeah, I've never seen like you or any of your friends even wearing like shirts from your colleges with like the names on them or
I don't see
anything.
that.
Yeah, it's just that's just non-existent in
I
Germany.
have some from Mississippi now because Jim's mom was like, "Here, you need one."
Professional football is huge,
Mhm.
but there is a drop off emotionally from
Mhm.
college to pros, and I really think it's because all the free agency and the program game is just not as exciting because
It's very commercialized too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in the pro games like the NFL. It's all franchise teams, though. The teams are owned by people. Actually, they can sell the teams. And if you watch a football game, for me, as I'm used to watch soccer, and there's one break after 45 minutes, and that's it. There are so many interruptions of like ads in American football. Whew.
one thing I'd love about European soccer is how teams, if they're not good, they drop down. So
Divisions.
Yeah, so like here a minor league team
Mhm.
and a minor league baseball team would never become a pro team.
They couldn't?
No, it's not allowed.
Oh, that's funny.
The players can move up,
Mhm.
but the team can't. Whereas I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Germany, if a team's really good, they can move up.
Yeah, you can move. It depends on how many soccer divisions there are, but there are probably like 10 or something. So theoretically, you can go from 8th division to the first division. I think isn't soccer also like more like a women's sport, kind of like?
Yeah, it is. It's viewed. I played soccer was my favorite sport growing up, but yeah, it is. I think more people view it as a women's sport here, and
And I think also like people, guys who play soccer are said to be a little bit like wimpy, like isn't that it? Like,
yeah, a little bit. I mean,
wimpy is kind of like Weichei.
yeah, I don't know. If so many Europeans didn't fall down and grab their ankles when they weren't really hurt, maybe less Americans would view it that way.
Spain, Italy.
I know. I mean, hate to put that out there, but yeah, I think so. It's viewed not as a man sport like football.
Yeah. What got me really excited about in 2008 and in 2006 was that actually Germans, showed their flag and they were excited about their country at the European Championship 2008 and the World Championship 2006 in Germany, and it was really cool because I think it was one of the first times, one of the seldom times that the Germans got out, showed their flags, and they were proud of their country, or at least their soccer team, and that was really exciting. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, the atmosphere in Germany. I was there in 2008 and it was great. I mean, I love going out to different pubs,
Public viewing.
Yeah, and just watching the games, and the Germans, y'all really got into it. And, it was so much fun. That was our show on sports. I mean, sports is such a huge topic, so feel free to leave a comment, send us a message. Anyway, y'all go outside, get some exercise. Y'all take it easy.